right, we'll just wait until I get there. All right. Hello and welcome to Solution Design Day. I'm James Vallis.
Srinivasan.
Manan Patel.
And over the next 3 hours, we're going to teach you some very interesting, if you want to step into the camera so that way the people at home can see us. We're going to teach you some UX, UI design, and then some also back-end technologies. We have Shri, who has pretty much a good background when it comes to that. If you want to go ahead and give a little introduction.
Sure. Okay, a little bit about me. So, I'm Srinivasan. I'm currently a human-computer interaction student at Depaul. I'm doing my master's in computer interaction, and I've been a product designer for 4 years. And previously, I worked with companies like Google and Zoho. So I interned with Google last summer, and something which excites me is designing products, and I'm passionate about designing large-scale products that impacts people in a bigger scale. So this is all about me. So we'll get started with the design sprint. This is going to be the first exercise which we are going to do towards the solution design. So if you see the whole software development process, this is how the software development process works. You learn about what you want to do, and then you ideate, you build and launch. But predominantly, if you see companies spend a lot of time on building and launching rather than getting the base right. So we're just going to do that exercise of learning and ideating. So since we have a very limited time, we're just going to focus on these two steps, which is basically learning about the users, learning about the problem, and then coming up with a solution, and then redoing them. For this, we'll use a technique called design sprint, where these are primarily the essential steps which you're going to take. We're going to understand about the users, we're going to understand about the problem, and then we are going to define what the problem is and what are the pain points of the user, and we're going to do some sketching. Don't worry if you're not a good sketcher, or even I'm bad at it. It's just creativity. You can just get your hands on and you can go as crazy as possible. And then from sketching, after sketching, we're going to decide on what we're going to ideally take ahead, and then we're going to do a prototype and validate by testing it with each other. So these are all the 5 parts. Actually, design sprint it's organized for at least 3 days or a maximum of 5 days. But we are going to shrink it in just 1 hour, just covering all the major parts of the design process. And this is the process which you're going to follow. So the first part, you'll identify the user for a problem and map out their problems, and you'll sketch competing solutions on a paper, and then you'll make decisions on what the direction which you're going to go about, and turn your ideas into testable hypotheses, and at the end you'll hammer out a realistic prototype. For this exercise, we are going to do a paper prototype, and you'll test it in real life with people here in this room. And then at last, you're going to take everything and come and demo your solution here. So this will be ideally the path which you're going to take in this in this challenge, and finally let's see where we come. So your problem. So your problem for the day would be it's hard to buy hats and sunglasses virtually and ensure that they look and feel good while being worn. So have anyone come across this problem and when even shopping online, when you're shopping for a sunglass hat, it's you're how is it gonna fit me, or how am I gonna know it, rather than just getting it and then trying it out and then resending it. Have you ever thought of this problem, or has anyone faced this problem?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the problem which you're going to ideate on, and we're going to develop a solution for this, and you're going to get as crazy as possible because this is not something which is going to be shipped. So it's just to keep your ideas flowing. So I'll just demo the steps which you're going to take, and then you're the ones, me and Pengisu, who's my team member, will be here to facilitate the sprint, and you're going to go about it and start getting your ideas there, going crazy. So ideally, first you'll map out the users. So basically you'll put yourself into the shoes of the user, and you'll come up with two personas. So we'll split you into teams, and you're going to come up with two personas who potentially have this problem. Like, you're going to describe them, you're going to kind of assume like what problems would they face. You're going to put yourself into the shoes of the user and generate a persona. So the next step would be to ideally sketch, like you're going to like turn those problems into sketches. For example, like if I would design a mobile app for this problem, how would it look like? So you will use a technique called crazy eights, where you're going to like take a sheet of paper and fold it into 8, and you're going to come up with 8 sketches. You can be as creative as possible. It's not that you should think about the technical feasibility or anything. Like, you can just go crazy about it. You can say like, hey, this is what I wanted, and that's why I did it. So you're just going to do that, and then you're going to come back again. Since like each one has 8 sketches, you might have a lot of ideas. You're going to vote on each sketches. So each person has 3 votes. So you get to vote on like 3 designs. So you can vote on if you like a design, like if you feel that it's going to solve the problem, like you can even like vote all the 3. You can give all the 3 votes to the same design. It's up to you to distribute the 3 votes based on the idea and concept. If you like you can do that. So this is where you will decide which idea you're going to take it forward, and ideally like you'll design the whole experience. You'll prototype the whole experience. You're just going to sketch it. Just imagine you're going to create a mobile app, and you're going to sketch it from an end to end. And we'll help you in this. We are here to facilitate, and we'll help you in this. And if time permits, we'll do a Marvel prototype. Prototype is something which is like interactive in your phone. You can get it in your phone, and then you can test it with people. So, but for this exercise sake, like we stick to wireframes for now. But like if we have time, like we can hammer out a realistic prototype. And each team is going to test their prototypes with one another, and then you're going to get some insights, and then you're going to draw some feedback, and at the end, like you're going to like present like what is the problem, and how did you go about solving it, how did you decide on your directions, and what insights you got from your testing, and you're going to present it as a whole, and you're going to see like what steps you'll take next to like kind of bring it out as a application. So this is the whole process which you're going to do. So now let's get started. So first let's get started with part 1. So first I want to segregate people as groups. Like each team can have 4 people.
Do it together.
Yeah. Each team can have 4 people.
So 5 and 8.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can split it as 4.
Or
You can join maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, one of you can come over here. Two of you can join.
That's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Just thanks.
We got this.
So come forward. Like it's good if you can sit together. You can come because like you need space to discuss it. So ideally, what you're going to do in the first part is you're going to like put yourself into the shoes of the user, and you're going to like develop 2 personas. Like you should describe about them. Like you can say like a person of this age, like he's doing so and so things. Like for example, like we can say I'm Srinivasan. I'm this of this age, and then like I'm doing my program in this. Like I face these pain points, and what am I doing and stuff. So, and also like you saw the problem statement. So you want to re-see it, or like you want me to? Okay. I'll just put the problem in. Okay. So you're just going to frame two personas. Like you're just gonna write their pain points and stuff. So this is the first task which you're gonna do. This, like, if you have any clarifications, I'd be glad to help out.
Okay, so just write points.
Yeah, just like have some sketches like these to kind of show your personas and build the sample of the personas. So each team has to come up with two personas now. So we take like 10 minutes to do that. Like, yeah.
Okay.
So you can discuss, like you can put in like.
Can I have extra?
That's right.
Can I have paper?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
So each team like comes up with two personas. So we'll just do it for 10 minutes, like quickly, or yeah, it's 3:12. Like you can take 10 minutes to do this.
I mean, if
I would be
you
here to
can-
like help you like facilitate it.
Let's put it up. So let's consider two types of people. Let's say one is a 21-year-old college student, and let's just say the other person is a 55-year-old about to retire. And they both have Amazon accounts. And what would be the points? So let's just describe the 21-year-old and his activities. As a phone savvy, so he knows how to use a phone, versus a 55-year-old, not so much. So not phone savvy, and might need bigger text when shopping online. So we would not say bad vision. We would not offend them, but let's just say bigger text. Let's just say 21-year-old is able to read, so normal text. What else? Sure.
Or we can do year, right?
Like a sample person.
Well, that's kind of what the age, I guess.
This is the person. This is her age.
I mean, would
this
major
person's doing so and so things,
come into the
and,
user
that
interface?
person has tried to shop online.
Would depend. Like
This
how
is
are you
statement
thinking
and
about
that's
using?
experience so and so
in the
points. You can just keep it as simple as that.
versus someone
Okay.
that's in the performance, like the major major versus like business major.
I see what you're trying to say.
But also that's really specific, so
Yeah.
it has to be more general. So
What are the general things that you would like to include?
I would say
maybe she likes to shopping.
that's all I can
Likes
think
to
of.
shop online.
Okay.
That is her goal. So we have to release the problem she has, right?
Yeah. So, what problems? Like, one of the problems that I mentioned is the 55-year-old might want to have bigger text options, versus the 21-year-old would like to have any kind, like normal text size is fine on the screen. So something like that, which would define the difference between both of them. So we might be able to say that we can add virtual assistants on it, like step-by-step process. Like the 21-year-old can play around and would be able to troubleshoot their way through the process.
Right.
So I would say that kind of like an Alexa, like step 1, open the app. Step 2, add the product to the cart. Step 3, check out. Versus 21-year-old would be, yeah, whatever. Step to step process not needed.
Okay, you have 5 more minutes. You can just like use this template. It has to be
Yeah.
like just simple. Like you can just have a name, an age, and what do they do, and then like what are the pain points they are facing with respect to this problem. It can be as simple as that.
Okay. What names you guys want to do? I'll leave you up.
It's a guy or a girl?
Let's go.
Alice. You guys like that name?
Alex?
Alice.
I was thinking Sally, but.
Maybe
Oh, Sally.
dumb mounds.
All right, we'll have the 54-year-old say
Yeah,
something.
I got a lot of.
All right, we have Alice and Sally. All right. What major do you guys want to have Alice to be?
Design of the pattern that will suit her.
Fashion design.
All right, yeah, sure. Fashion designer, ooh la la. All right. What about the 55-year-old? All right. Finance / banking.
Okay, so you need to have two personalities. Just like
Oh.
quickly brainstorm. Can you quickly brainstorm something?
I reflexionizer.
We make it out alive today. You got Coke on the floor.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Pretty
it's not
exciting.
live streaming. Feel free to take a seat if you want, because we got this camera.
Yep.
I don't know if that's easier for you, but.
So we are doing another one.
All right, what else?
So what's his name?
Okay, 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, go to Terry.
So he's old.
I forgot you guys have to work your eyes.
Alright, younger. That's true.
So look younger, wear hats and glasses.
Any pain points?
What points?
Pain points?
Pain?
Like pain during
Like she likes to notice size.
the specifics?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That
Ah,
sounds
okay.
interesting to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's in specifics.
I'm trying to work.
Versus the other one is just give me the blue one. I don't care. Does not care. Care about. Sorry guys, I've been writing.
Maybe he has some problem
And
with
specific.
classes and hats. Can we also
Specs.
give
Sight problems.
maybe side problem? Or maybe hair
Maybe it's
loss.
all-
Hair loss, he wants to hide it.
That's a good point actually.
I guess along with that, like something like a filter
He has hair loss.
on the
Very
thing,
good.
like when you're shopping for it, to filter for like the season, the color, the size, the
Mm.
something like that.
No, position is for us. Like, what
And then maybe
colors
like the
are we
older
going to
person
use?
would.
Yes, let their own face.
What is translation?
Yes, very
Okay.
healthy.
Oh, that
I
is
thought
good.
transition is for us. No problems.
No.
Her translation will be our translation too, but by
Depaul
Yeah.
student wants
Yeah.
and it can be anything
the
wrong with
technology
pattern
to help her,
or it's
like,
like
she can,
his personality.
like she can use the mobile app to take a picture of her, and then she can like stimulate
Yeah.
how does the hat look like when she wears it. Like,
Okay, so you want to add virtual reality.
yeah.
Okay, you have your last 3 minutes for this.
Yeah, or you can move stuff if you want to stay right like closer, so you can move stuff.
And then I was thinking too, if there was like an option to kind of enter in like what costume you wear, like size scale, what color, and like what purpose you wear for, and then there's like recommendations that pop up for the same kind of.
Similarities or
Yeah.
What kind of frustration?
Especially if it's like the size portion that helps.
so let's just say AI and like prior questions.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I think something
Recommendations.
like the
Prior
options.
questions,
like, it's not
recommendations.
that easy to use.
Yo, Alice is getting stronger.
It's
So
not-
we need to do something for
I'm not-
Sally.
Sally's very simple.
I would get hired to make an app for her.
She doesn't like complex.
All right, your
She
last
doesn't like
1 minute.
Complexity. She likes it very simple.
What about simplicity though? Like, what features can we add to simplicity? There should be
Maybe
something. You
how to
cannot
use
just
it.
leave it like black, binary, black and white. Like there, features for simplicity. Think.
Like he's not
Just like the layout of the like the web page or something, just be super simple, like super like the binary colors and just like the text is all kind of
You know what I
aligned.
started thinking about is Facebook, because that's what my parents use and I don't use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Like
Actually, my
Facebook.
parents don't use that, but
No, but it's like Facebook is like an old.
yeah, it's becoming, yeah.
So I started thinking about how Facebook has their user interface and layout.
Mm-hmm.
If they prefer that, they prefer a website based on that. Similar. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe they want to know people who bought this, like people. I would not say their demographics, but like let's say friends or
Their age.
yeah, of their age or like, hey, I don't know, Andrea bought this. How about you buy it too? So like connecting social media somehow or connecting, I don't know, connecting connections.
Do you think we should draw her person or?
Did that also
I can only do stick because I'm not.
It does, but she wants to be unique.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll just say CC.
All good?
All good.
All good?
Yeah.
Each team has 2 personas?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So let's get to the next step. Now you have some realistic prop. I mean, like I assume like you have chosen like realistic problems. So you're gonna do some sketches for those. You're gonna like do some sketches of you can take a mobile app or you can do a web app. It's up to your wish, or you can even like do something futuristic. We're just gonna do each person from the team. This technique is called crazy 8 technique, where you're gonna sketch out like 8 ideas addressing these personas. So for which like you're gonna fold your sheets of paper into 8, and then you're gonna sketch out like 8 ideas. And in the next step, you would be like actually like discussing it with your team. So you're gonna put a sticky note here, like addressing your idea, like on what it does,
Okay.
in order to like explain it to people.
Each person is drawing 8?
Yeah, each person is doing it. We take 10 minutes to do this. You can get as crazy as possible. Like you can just say like, hey, I use AI here, I use AR here. You can. It's up to you. It's your creativity, and you're gonna just generate ideas.
The $1 million industry.
Each
coming up.
person is doing it. Each person is doing it.
Okay. So, okay, I guess it's. What is What do we need to do with the stickies again?
You can post an idea, like you can post what the idea is about, like close to the sketches, something like this.
Okay.
Something like this. When you explain it to people, like so that like they know that. So because like in the next part you're gonna discuss it with your team. You're gonna discuss your ideas with your team. So you're gonna like
So every sketch
write a gist of what
every
it's doing.
sketch would have a sticky.
Yeah, but it's up to you. Like if you can explain them like well, then it's fine.
Oh,
but
okay,
it's just
so just
optional.
remember the
Yeah,
key
just
points,
remember, yeah.
the golden nuggets.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
So you see what that's what you're,
Like,
that's what we're
writing that sketch.
So can we do 4 for like one persona and the other 4 for other?
Yeah, it's up to
personas?
you. It's up to you. Like the sketches should ideally address those problems which you have described.
Oh,
in the
it can be
portfolio.
combined
Right.
or it
Yeah,
can be
yeah,
separate.
yeah. It should.
I just like more the idea, working on sketch, like what it looks like.
Okay, got it.
So think of how you could use technology too, because like we have a lot of things like going on nowadays. Like you can even like use AR, you can use VR. It's up to you. Like that should ideally solve the problem. You should draw. Yeah. So you have described the problems here. In order to address this, like you're doing mobile app. So for which like you should draw eight possibilities.
It's like, you know, like an algorithm, is it like you're writing an algorithm?
No, no, it's like you're drawing sketches. As you see on screen, you see that, right? Like there are like so basically the problem statement is you have to buy sunglasses and hats without like wearing them. Like you don't know the exact dimensions and for which like they are in these personas. Using these personas, you're gonna like identify these pain points in order to address these pain points. You're gonna draw some sketches of for a mobile app and a web app which address these problems. Keep your ideas going. This is how you ideate solutions for a problem. So
I'm not copying. I'm trying to look at the list.
Just kidding.
I'm not dishonest.
This is a tough job.
yeah.
But it's easy.
So like just get as crazy as possible. You just need an idea. That's it. Like yeah, it's basically for idea generation. Yeah, good. Good job.
Thanks. This is a perfect one.
Yeah, yeah. Just try to like ideate more. What you can do with it. How can you?
Like explaining that.
Yeah. And it need not be that detailed. You can just like I just need ideas here. Maybe join. Maybe join. This way. Okay, 5 minutes to go. So we need 8
That's
ideas.
the whole beginning. Someone trying to figure out what they're doing.
You said go as crazy as possible.
Yeah. Just try something like okay, you're like standing in front of a mirror and something is coming up. You're just pointing your
Picasso
phone.
in the art center.
Just like
Are we
imagine.
trying on sunglasses?
Yeah, sunglasses and hats, whatever. Like you're gonna like wear it virtually and see.
Oh, we're wearing it virtually?
Yeah,
How would she do it? How would she do it?
yeah. That's basically it.
On the internet, on a mobile phone.
On a mobile phone.
Oh. the
Yeah.
camera, right? To see
Yeah,
yourself.
it can happen using anything. Like that's what I said. You can use any technology and you can come up with a lot of ideas. This is step
And
one to
then
generating
I'm
ideas
gonna have
and
AI
how you
try to have
design a
sound.
solution for this.
And what are we using that for? I'm sorry.
If you want to just describe your ideas, you can just put it there. In case it's optional.
Oh.
Okay, last 3 more minutes. Someone here has done 8 ideas already. He's going close to 8. Good job. I forgot to drink coffee. Your last 2 minutes. The last minute. Oh, someone has already gotten 8 ideas. That's cool. Nice. Alright, time's up. So the next exercise which you're going to do, basically you're going to discuss your ideas. You're going to discuss your ideas and each one is going to explain their ideas to the team. And here you're going to vote on ideas. You're going to vote on ideas. Each person gets 3 votes. They can even like do this 3 votes on the same design if they like it. Like they just want to do 3 votes on the ideas. So you're just going to share the ideas. You're just going to place these stickies which you have on the ideas you like. So each one just has a maximum of 3. So you can just like first discuss and then vote on the ideas and then we'll go about it. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's say we take 5 minutes to do that. Like you
Per
can
person?
Yeah.
Or total? 5 minutes.
Get it quick, like
Going.
ASAP,
Okay,
like-
I want to introduce my wonderful new product. It's
Alright.
this beautiful app that allows you to use the power of augmented reality and virtual reality. And what I have here is this layout page right here where basically this view in the app, this will activate your camera on your phone, your front facing camera, so that you'll be able to see yourself. And then right here you'll have all of the styles that you can try on. So this one would be like the first style, the second style, and as you press, it like reflects right here with like, you know, it just overlays on your head and your face, and then you get to select the different colors. And if you like it, then you can just press save. You like that look. Then I have something over here similar like Tinder, or like, you know, the dating apps. Just like swipe, you know, so you can like just see yourself like with the different ones, and then if you don't like that, you just swipe it and then swipe it. So it gives you like a different visualization. Instead of doing the styles like that, you can just like swipe it. Like Tinder, where it automatically shows you in the full screen of like what that looks like, and then you can just like buy or check out like right there.
So does the like glass just pop out randomly?
Yeah.
This one has.
So it's just like you like.
It check. I mentioned.
Okay.
Just swiping left, right, and if you like it, you can just check out.
You can see what.
So instead of you having to get a full page, you can get like the full screen, and then you're just swiping, and then it lays the augmented reality or virtual reality hat and thing. And then I'll wrap it up real quick. My last idea is a split screen, so you can try both hats and glasses at the same time. So this one will have the hat view augmented reality on one side, and then the glass view on the other side. So you're like splitting the screen so that you can try both in one. And then down here is like half of the screen is reserved for like how you can like overlay the glasses and the hat at the same time.
You sure you want to do software engineering? You might not want to.
Well, that's what I told them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey Max, try to beat that, top that.
Alright, next.
My first idea.
Let's go with yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can look.
Mine is also like use.
Oh, by the way, anybody want to do vote? Or you want to do it at the end?
Yeah, so my first idea
Huh?
was
At
to
the end?
maybe
Okay. Alright, go.
take a selfie
Shoot.
or maybe scan their
Alright.
face, and then they can swipe through their
I use like
tabs
augmented
and
reality
so they can
as
see
well.
the
Like
magic
you can take a photo,
wherever
use
they
I
your
like that.
phone, and then
I think
you
that's
can
the
see the
system
glass,
design.
the hat, and you can
This
just
way
choose
to
color
basically
here.
lay out the
And what kind of
application.
style do you have, and just like
And then
simulate how you wear it. And then that one is like, if you already
Yeah,
have
like
a
maybe
hat,
like
and
you
you forgot
swipe.
like where
But
to
you didn't
buy
touch
it,
it
you
at all.
just take a picture of the hat.
It's like use like an
The mobile will tell you the details of
or
the
is it
hat,
yes,
like where did you
yeah.
buy it, what's
I think
the
so.
price.
Interesting.
And if you want
But
to
here
buy
it's
and
You can use
your
Google
face, so you
Lens
see
for
how
that.
yeah,
it's looking
and
on
then it
your
will
face.
pop out like,
It's like
how
your
is
actual
it like out of stock already?
No, like you
Connect
take
to
a
the store.
selfie.
This is
Oh,
a crazy idea.
it's on your
Oh,
face,
And
so
then
like you see what it looks
this
like
is
on your
this is
face.
for
Oh, it's
Alice,
just
and then
okay.
this
Yeah,
is for
photo.
Sally.
Or maybe
And they can just
maybe
use
like advanced
like
technology,
just drop
maybe
down
upload
list
3D
that's
photo.
simpler. You can just size,
So
color,
maybe
I gotta go
like
get
that.
John.
Oh, this is for an older version.
Yeah,
Like you said.
it's
Okay.
more simple. Or you can just
This is
after
similar
search,
idea,
and
but
all
I guess
options will
without a
pop out.
without
And
a
maybe like an add button. you can
Okay,
just
we'll
add
give
it
4
to
more
your
minutes.
cart.
that's about my goals.
And if you zoom in, it will tell you the details of it. I think that's more simple.
I didn't even like. I'm sorry, we're having technical.
I'm just okay. Do I need to?
Yeah, just quickly, so the first two are for the younger person,
Yeah.
and there's a face she can use from glasses or hat colors
Just basically like
and
right.
style.
Yeah. You can just choose the color and choose.
That's a crazy idea if you want to tell the second idea.
That's the hat you already have, and you can just take a picture of it, and it will tell you like where did you buy it, and what's the price.
Oh, like a Shazam,
Google Maps.
but it's
Yeah.
for like products.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it will connect it to the store, and then
So
tell
you
you
use like
if-
computer vision to do
Yeah,
that.
tell you if it's out of stock or it's due.
I like that. I'm gonna steal that idea.
I like that too.
These four are for like elder people, like can just use drop
Can I
down
take a
list.
picture of that?
Yeah, sure.
Can you
Just
post that on?
Here, top down glasses, if person.
drop down list, and you can just choose size, color, that's more simple. And after you search that, there will be like options out here, and then you can zoom in, zoom out to tell, like to see the details of the product.
That's so cool.
And can just use the add button to add to your cart.
Nice.
Or another one is use like voice assistant, like Siri. You can say, hey Siri, I want to buy a hat. What kind of hat do you want? And Siri will just
Tell you,
tell
help
you
you.
the answer. And, oh, you can go to that store.
Try
to buy
these.
that.
Mhm.
It's available right now.
Nice.
And
Very
otherwise
good.
just
We
use
have the
that.
last 2 minutes. just get that going.
Okay, so mine, the first couple focus on the other person just because I wanted to keep it super simple and super neat. So in this one, it's just like one web page, displays the glasses, the title of it, and then just a description. And then the next one is just for, like aligned spatially and then a little description. And then the next one is a filter option that I mentioned, and that was probably for the younger person. So it's a little bit smaller, and it's more specific to like their needs. And this one is virtual reality, but I didn't know how else to draw it, so I just kind of drew a person wearing some glasses. They're envisioning like a camera, and then they kind of choose what glasses, what hat they want to put on, and then they just, if they don't like it, they go on to the next one. And then this one is, it displays certain products, and there's just like a check or an X, so it's like I like or I don't like this one. And then imagining like kind of they go through a couple of these, and then on screen is okay based on your likes, dislikes, this is what you should get. And then when you mentioned the social media, I wrote that your friends are wearing these just for some recommendations. And then also an idea to make a set. And so if there's a glass and the sunglasses and a hat that go together, and then there's the option that you like it, you dislike it, or you just want different, you just want different glasses, or you just want a different hat.
All of the customers have posted
Just
reviews
this
of
shopping
regarding
experience
the
a lot easier, I think, for
and then is the checkout
and this one is
page,
based on
and
your
it asks you for the pickup and for delivery where you want to deliver that.
Okay.
And the last one I thought of adding something like information which you said like top 10 glasses but
Oh yeah,
didn't get it.
yeah, we could do that too. Smart.
Are you guys ready for opening up a business?
No, how about yours? How about yours?
Yeah, just start with the voting. Like this should be the right time.
Okay, I'll just go quickly then. This was like my AR, and this was kind of like the Shazam that he said, like the Google Lens. So if you like the hat or a glass, you would just scan it using Google Lens, and it will pop up all the recommendations, like P1 product 1, product 2, product 3. And over here, it's gonna show all the details, and here you can like scan your face, and you know how there's 360 degree, so like it's gonna take a 360 degree photo of you, so you can see from like what it looks like from a 30 degree angle versus a 75 degree angle. The other two were, this was for like the older person, so what do you want? Do you want a hat, do you want a glass, like a picture, and boom, we'll show you the options. This was more like a user interface where the person, this is also for like an older person, but like a fashionable older person. So like, do you want to go with the AR? Do you want to see already what you have in your gallery? We can scan that for you, show you recommendations. This is like her profile, like what, who she is, glasses, hats.
Actually like the
This I made for the younger person. Like we can integrate a lot of things in these boxes. So we can have a Google Lens.
Okay, your last minute. Yeah.
And these two were basically kind of like the same idea but different user interfaces. So let's just put all of them and start working.
Yeah.
Here,
Your
you get
Iron
three.
Man look.
Your iron. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna give. Yeah. Hold on first.
Yeah.
And the top 10 glasses.
All right, all done.
No.
Yeah, just.
Where's the Shazam over there?
Oh, that team is done with the voting.
The one where it shows. Oh yeah, it's this one. Alright. I think this is pretty simple.
He also has that facility of going animate and stacking it. I also have that. Even he also has that.
It's kind of like I'm hiring that person when I'm putting this on there.
Yeah, I like the one that I said was brilliant.
Over there.
So which one was that again?
Alright, I'm done. I gave Tinder.
I'm gonna give you one because I didn't listen to.
Rather than
Great sketch.
Thank you.
And you, Mr. VP?
Sometimes I feel like they might
Okay.
have cheated on the
Okay, all good?
promote some product.
I have, how many more do I have?
Buy one.
All good, all done?
Yes.
I'm gonna give myself one.
So now you have voted and you're going to pick the idea which has the maximum number of votes. Is there any tie between the ideas? Or like,
This.
okay.
Alright,
Okay, cool.
Mr. Wells.
Cool. It's usual, so like it's up to you to like pick on an idea, and now the next stage, like what you're going to do is like you're going to design the end-to-end experience using this core idea. You're going to start like with the user journey on how the user enters the app, how the user uses this feature, and how does he end in buying the glasses. So you're going to do the step-by-step interaction design, like you're going to sketch all those screens. There are no minimum number of screens or maximum number of screens. You can do like, you just need to like do screens for all the steps, for each and every steps. So imagine like a user is entering your mobile app, what screen they'll see. Is there a login, or would you like directly let them in, or like how they like land up in this feature? Like would they go about searching it, or would they have it upright? It's up to you, it's your creativity, and you're going to pick that core idea which is being voted the most, and you're going to frame an end-to-end experience. You're going to design an end-to-end experience. So we call these technique as paper prototyping. So this is the first stage where you don't need any design tools or any design knowledge, where you just kind of like draw your own sketches. Like even like I don't do my sketches like properly till date. I keep it as rough as possible so that you can keep ideating on this. So you're going to do this step, and you're going to like take that end-to-end prototype, and then you're going to test it with people. So get your prototypes going.
So do we do like an 8
No.
again, or?
No, it's up to you. Like each and every step has to be covered. Like how the user enters the app, and it's not about crazy aids. So it's just like one single flow per team.
So we have.
So you can discuss, and you can you can brainstorm the steps, and then like someone can draw, and it's about like how you frame the end-to-end experience.
We have 2 here. How about you draw? How about you draw the steps?
Okay.
We have 2.
Really wearing about it.
We have 2 most voted. So which one do you guys want to go with? Let's give one last one.
Should we re-explain our idea or no? Or is it necessary?
We have to go with one, right? We have to go with the most.
Who has the
Let's
most?
make the
It's a tie,
process
right?
fast. It's a tie.
Yeah, I signed into that. I haven't started yet.
Okay.
What was this again?
That's why I said should we go over it
So
one more time?
so it has to be from an end-to-end, like how the user enters the app, and how do they
We are
complete their checkout.
tying on one of the prototypes, so we're just
Yeah,
trying
completely
to-
fine. Like you just like need to
Yeah,
like have the end-to-end experience so that you can test it with people in the next step. So that's all.
Okay, so quickly.
The problem with that is that you need to have like a hat, like a physical one. So.
That'd be hard.
Yeah.
No, it's
Tough.
fine. Like we can just like do
Okay,
it
I like this
normal.
one.
So, like, even if it's like 4 or 5.
I win.
That's really winning.
Alright.
I
So
win.
how the user enters the app. So they go to the
okay, so
shopping
let's
page,
start with the
and they
login
click on a
page,
glass. Like,
I
how do
guess.
they how do you go about that idea, and how do they purchase? So it's about that.
Okay, so like we have like there's the username or email address with the password, and then a button that says login.
Prefer to shop?
No, to log into the app. To shop.
Do you personally
You should log into the app when you're ready to check out.
Quality of ads and glasses
I
we're
would think,
providing,
yeah.
and like taking
I know
celebrities
some
who
have
bought it
guests.
from
Or you
us.
can just, yeah,
What-
or you
what
can
are we
just,
offering to you, and what are
Oh,
you
you know what we can have?
Okay,
We
so
can have.
information.
can you just log in like once
Yeah.
and then always keep it logged in?
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
We can also have one of the.
Sure. I mean,
Or you can have the
scroll down and then
biometrics
you
on
can
it, like you
answer
can have
those
like the
questions,
fingerprint.
what kind of hat you're looking for.
And it logs you in, or Face ID and it logs you in.
Above, and then
Yeah,
we
just
can
do
add
Face
those
ID.
questions on the bill. once the
Remember
user
from
scrolls down,
Google
then we can answer
The Cookie Monster coming out.
Yeah, remember the
The-
Google Flutter? The thing reads
So it's
when you're entering your password.
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah.
turns
The
off.
Face ID.
Yeah,
Yeah, Face ID.
yeah. Okay. So like it closes its eye when you're like when you're in this part, but when you're here, it like looks like right here. When you're at the end, it looks right here. So it's a cool user interface if you can
celebrity or
imagine.
like top.
How would we
It
feel
looks
though
as your
about Miss
type.
Sally though?
It
The
looks
eyes
as
follow,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what-
Would Sally like that, or would she
Like
find that
that.
Maybe
annoying?
have like celebrity with them.
I mean, Sally can punch that thing.
Are we designing it for both users in mind?
Or
Yes, yes, yeah.
I mean,
It should
find
be
it
applicable
cute
like
because
globally,
She would have
yeah.
grandkids like
most expensive product.
That cookie might scare Sally, I'm just saying.
And also like be sure to name your steps so that when you're testing it, like the person
Okay,
like
so
who's
log
testing that
in.
would be comfortable, yeah.
I like the Cookie Monster idea.
Because that will interact
Okay,
using
nice.
the-
Okay, so now,
Oh yeah. Can't just put like most expensive though. 'Cause
can they do it like this, like we have the,
we just see that pricing.
Oh,
on
yeah.
how they
We
do
can-
it?
Like more
You know, like the little
stylish
box,
one,
and then it has like
with
a little
cheaper
person in the
price.
center.
we can put like
It's like a
maybe
Face ID thing.
we can put maybe like 2 eyes and a fingerprint symbol here. So either scan your eyes or either use your fingerprint.
Okay.
Right? I don't know.
Mario.
All right.
Yeah.
Next step.
Show
You can call me.
What did you
Google.
have on yours?
Yeah, that's fine. It's more easy.
No, like your drawings.
So we log in, and then the next step, what? We get this page. So we get this page. You want me to just draw it? So then we get,
So it's 350, we'll try to wrap this up by 4, so just try to like speed it up, so.
okay. So I'm just gonna speed it up. And we get this page.
Okay.
Sped up. Alright. And then what, don't we have to fill it all?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that doesn't come there. Maybe we have to do a little browsing first.
Yeah, I liked your idea of the tiles.
Then we
So
should
color
have
is
the
yours?
gallery for the information like each.
Or you wanna
This is
research it?
No.
That's
Don't worry.
right, this one, I like this
Get
one.
his data.
We should have something like that
What he
next.
wants,
Okay.
and then we can target
Yeah,
him,
that's
like
kinda cool.
with advertisements and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, here.
Now I'll let you draw that masterpiece again,
So
because
would that be an option?
Yeah.
I can't replicate that. That's
Picasso.
it's quite the Picasso-ness.
Alright, so this is profile. This is hats. Glasses. You don't have to have like the hats and glasses. You can also have like pictures of them. So it's kind of cool.
Yes.
Oh boy.
It's okay.
Forgetting your idea already?
That's true.
I'm telling you, it's such a masterpiece, it's hard to replicate. Front-end designer's gonna
The
have a
card?
beautiful time doing
The
that one.
card?
Okay.
It's like a dumpster.
Sally's site, she definitely wants to shop on that.
5 times.
Gallery,
So you're gonna
and
test it with the
this
person, so
is
I like
sure,
that though,
your sketches are a bit
simple.
larger, so
Yeah,
that, like
this
they're
is-
comfortable, because like they should know your.
whatever.
Profile?
So
It's
profile.
larger and keep things.
What did I have?
larger.
Help.
Good question, Mark.
Yeah, like how you would like see on a real
Alright.
mobile phone.
What is the next step?
Okay.
Now, let's do a little searching
Just
for what they
read all
want,
this.
and then give them this one.
Let's make it real.
Yeah.
This.
Okay.
So
So maybe
maybe,
this
Okay then.
kind of thing?
yeah.
We're doing piece by piece.
You said speed it
Or
up,
speeding it up.
Yeah.
so you gotta read.
That's called
drawing.
strategy.
Now can we get the checkout page, right, to completion,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, your
Oh,
end goal is
can
to
I
make them buy.
Can I alter this?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
from this page to this page.
Yeah, how did
It
you
has to be
get
asked
from
of
here
you.
to here? Sir, question.
Yeah.
How do you get from this page to this page? Where?
You click, and this will be
Ah, okay.
dynamically inserted. Dynamic category. So if you click hats, it takes you to this. If you take glasses, it takes you to this. And then you can
Ooh,
search.
I like that.
And then this one is whatever you search. Actually, this won't work. We need like a listing here of all the products that come out. Or is that what this is?
Am I good?
Yeah.
Is this like one brand, like one style of glasses, and then you have all?
Okay,
of
the
them?
last 4 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a glasses. Okay, this is like, so then we're gonna shop by
But here's a
brand.
question. If we have styles here and if we have sizes, okay, no.
We're gonna do like brand, so then these will all be all the Versace brands. And then you're just going through the styles. Right, so, well,
Okay.
shouldn't we have done brand here then? Can we,
Yeah,
brand?
But not, let's not make brand on there. Let's make.
Well, why have another page when they can just select it here and get them to this?
Yeah, that could be like an option.
So what's in what are you gonna do there? Is it just go straight to that?
It just, yeah, right, when you do that, it just gives you the glasses and then all styles right
Okay.
here. Based off of what you filtered out.
Okay, that makes sense.
That was
And
good.
then you click here, you
Hey,
click
can you
buy,
use
and then
that
it takes you to the shopping cart.
Alright.
Okay.
So you get the item, the price,
This?
But there's
what is it,
Or
like
you just
tax, coupon, if you have a
But there's like a
coupon,
little arrow, so
Yeah, shipping.
it shows like you
shipping,
can, like, it's like indicate that you
and then,
Oh, like, you mean like a curve thing
Next.
that shows kind of like this,
Yeah.
right?
and this would be like credit card,
Okay, let's do this.
or dress, or guest, or new shopper.
That would be
But
here.
what is that cheap?
Oh.
Application.
Oh, well, we didn't put, like, this is for an existing user, we need to do one for register, no account. Okay, so then this is the, billing, shipping address,
So like, okay.
billing,
it's not like a phone.
and then credit card number.
We should have a.
I know, it's really messy.
That should look.
Then this is like confirmation order page.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hold the camera
Come back to it. Survey.
Feedback survey.
Alright, yay!
Then I can picture face.
Done.
Done.
Wow.
Good job. Oh,
Someone's already becoming a designer.
email sent here. to the
Wow.
Customer,
Okay.
you gotta remember to send the email out.
Let's see.
And then we want to
Because
do
James
a
is gonna be
feedback
a
survey, and
James
then
is
we
gonna
wanna-
be a designer soon.
Hold on, and then we start wanting to give them coupons like right away. Feedback.
Come back.
Okay.
Oh, and we should do like a loyalty program.
Oh God.
Yeah, I
So
like
like
that.
you earn 1 point,
You got rewards?
Rewards
1 point.
program.
Would you like to apply for the credit card?
We should do
And we'll give
share,
you an extra
share on
25%
Facebook option
off.
too. That was bought.
We should do that here.
Yeah.
We should entice them for an additional discount
Oh, yeah.
if you sign up for a credit card.
Yeah.
And points if you share it on social media.
Yeah.
Gives you 20. Tell you, refer your
That's why I
friends.
told
We
you
should do that here.
This
Thank you, come
have
back, refer
expensive-
friends.
Oh, I'm talking-
Get $5 coupon.
Alright,
Yeah,
are we
$5
all
coupon.
set?
Kind
Okay.
of.
See, we built loyalty specials,
Okay, that's 2 to 3
everything.
more minutes. Like we need to.
Try us, try us.
Spicy. Let's put a picture of this. I
Killers.
kinda like it. James. Put a
Okay.
picture of our
Our
beautiful
cut and paste,
cut and paste.
all because she said hurry up.
Oh yeah, let me remove.
Okay.
No, it's good.
And then
Looks
I'll just write
colorful.
information like.
And then like a quick information site.
But if we send it to the CEOs, they're gonna be like, oh.
This is what we did, Google. 150. Can we get this on camera?
Like a little information box here. if you-
Good job, guys.
Okay.
It will be on the same screen so you can hold.
That's
it.
our idea.
Okay.
Huh?
Total
Showing our idea.
150.
Show this.
Oh yeah,
Is it live streaming online?
yeah, we're live
Okay.
streaming.
Card number.
Now beat that.
Okay, this view goes bye-bye. This one goes bye-bye. Alright, Cool.
proceed.
All right.
All right, who would like to buy this design? Starting with
Starting-
thousand.
Okay, all done?
Million.
Thousand,
Okay.
million.
Okay. Everyone,
We're a $1 million company here.
Okay, now that
You
you have,
reminded me of India.
okay, you
Go in
almost
front.
have a solution.
Highest bidder. Sorry.
Okay. You have a solution now, but how do you make sure that it works in the real world? You need to test it with people who haven't used your app or who have the similar problems. Now what you're going to do, 2 people from this team is going to come here and 2 people from this team is going to come here. So you're just going to explain your ideas to the people like who come from the opposite team, and you're going to test your prototypes. So, and then the other 2 members, one has to be the facilitator who kind of explains the designs to the people coming from the opposite team, and one has to be the person who takes notes or take comments or thoughts and those things. So we just do this exercise quickly. So 2 people from here, 2 people from there.
So before doing the testing, we have to explain our ideas to them?
Yeah, you have to kind of explain the idea.
Okay.
You need not like walk them through. And this is going to be something called as a moderated testing, where you can help them when they get stuck, but make sure that you note their ideas down. Like if they have any suggestions, if they feel that they're blocked in any way, you're just going to note them down.
We're gonna pay them off from the beginning, so they have no complaints.
All right, let's do this.
What's our company's name?
Ardor.
Who?
ER. All right.
Welcome to Ardor's.
Welcome to Ardor's, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day.
We offer the best luxury
Very
experience in
nice.
shopping when it comes to
Okay.
sunglasses and hats for all users
So
globally.
until you press theirs,
Do you want to explain or do you want to write the comments?
Okay.
I write the comments.
Oh, we're supposed to present it to them.
All right.
So
So,
you're
ladies and
supposed to
gentlemen,
test it with people.
here
You're gonna-
is our
these
login page.
people are the real users.
So,
They're
this
gonna
is
buy
the
some
Cookie
products
Monster.
and you're gonna explain
The
your
Cookie
what is your
Monster's
concept,
eyes
and you're gonna make them go
are
step
going to
by
be on
step.
your
Oh, I thought it was
username
And you're gonna
reversal.
make them
and
press
your
here.
password.
Okay, press here.
But
Okay.
You're not
when
gonna
it
tell
comes
them,
to password,
you're gonna
it's
observe
going to
them,
cover
and
it.
you're gonna write down the comments.
But when
Okay.
you're tapping the username,
So,
it's going to follow your
So you can just
cursor
observe and you can note in your
with
comments.
its eyes. So, kind of like a
oh, well, this is our.
funny user interface.
Yeah.
So, if you're an existing user, you would just log in using your username. So log in, or if you're a new member, you would just register. Here's a fingerprint and an eye scanner. If your phone supports it, you can use those.
So we have 10
logins.
minutes. So you need not explain them in detail, like you can just like tell them the concept, you need not walk them step by step. So you
Okay.
can just tell them the concept. You just ask them how would you go about it.
And then lastly, when you press.
So I show them the concept and then ask, how would you go
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it?
you ask them to like literally like click them like a mobile device.
Okay.
Okay, that's how you go about it, and then like if they feel that like okay this is not, if they feel that like okay this button can be placed elsewhere, or something like that, you draw those insights and you write it as comments.
Okay, so let's start on the login page. Let's go ahead and have you log in.
All right.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I'm a new user.
Okay.
James, I think
Okay.
I'll have a competing
Register.
designer soon.
Those are like.
Looking forward.
Oh boy. Okay, so there will be a page that would come up with asking you for name, your email address, your regular
We ran
address.
out.
Let's say I filled out.
Yeah. And then you would come up to this page.
This is profile screen.
This is your this is your profile screen. So this is your shopping cart. This is camera to click picture of your house, and the virtual reality would pop up like a sofa on the corner of your bedroom or anything, right?
Yeah,
And this
so
is
there's, like,
existing pictures.
5 in total
So
so far,
you already
but
clicked the
what
picture
first
from your
was
phone, and if you
first
wanted to
was
place an
5.
object there, you're not at your home anymore, and you wanted to.
Why I
They'll
need to
first show
show
you
my
glasses.
furniture at home? Is it?
I mean, sorry,
my
this is
picture or
your picture. My
my
bad.
picture? Okay.
Your picture, your face picture,
Okay, okay.
and this is a picture of you from your phone. Good catch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because
Let's
this is whole
say
camera on your face.
Oh,
So
I want
then
new
it's like
picture.
AR technology.
You wanna click the picture,
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
And it looks like
So a camera would turn on.
Okay.
You click the picture, and you're back to the screen.
You will most
Okay.
likely
Where is it
like-
stored now? Is it?
it's already stored in the background. Like you would be able to see your picture blurry in the background. It's asking. So these two options are grayed out.
Oh, okay.
What would you do?
You want that or this?
I would go for
You're
glasses.
shopping.
I would go for glasses.
Glasses? Okay. Glasses.
Show me your best piece.
Well, we're going to need you to select your best piece. So this is the next page. So go ahead and check out. How would you do that?
What options are there? What prices are you offering?
Go ahead and
so
look. You have size, color, price. So what would you click on immediately, or what catches your eye, or how can we improve this page?
I would say first I would go for color.
okay.
Okay, why would you do that?
I mean, I want to see that what looks good on me first.
But before even selecting a style of hat, you would go for color?
But I mean,
You would first go for search, right?
no.
I don't know. Go for. I mean, go for.
When you search for a hat, do you normally search by just the color of the hat, or by the size of the
First
hat, by the
I would select the
style?
color, and
Yeah,
then
okay, I
I would
see what you're
compare.
trying to say.
Yeah, then I would
Okay.
compare which hat looks better, or which glasses look better in this color.
So brand doesn't matter to you when you
No, no,
filter
brand
it?
doesn't matter to me.
What about for you? Does brand matter when
For
you?
me, well, I would go here.
You would just
type
search.
Ray-Ban.
Oh, you would type the brand in. You
Yeah.
get straight to the point.
Yeah.
You're not using the forms. Okay.
Yeah, like, it's more like showing
Okay,
you where
but once you search,
Would you
through
search
the
by-
brand, would you filter out the brand
Yeah,
by
probably
price?
like here Ray-Ban and then filter price. So it will show me Ray-Ban only below, let's say 300.
So you do search by price, do you? You're rich. You don't care how much it is.
No, no. I just care what looks good on me, even if it's for
Even if it's
$50.
like $1 million.
Even if it's $1 or $50, it doesn't matter.
We got you. We got a store for you here. What is this thing?
Okay, yeah.
Also, you
Yeah.
were saying that you are confirmed that you need
Do you,
Ray-Ban.
do you guys feel this occasion filter is really useful? Like if
It can be,
you're
because
maybe like
And also with that,
You can wear-
springtime
yeah.
or Kentucky Derby or
Business.
business, casual.
Yeah.
That's a great feature.
So that's a great
Yeah.
feature.
Yeah,
You
that's a
like
great
that?
feature.
Wonderful.
Okay, right there.
The occasion is a great
Yeah.
feature.
All right.
Okay, so then once you've gone ahead and filtered your search options, we go to the next screen here. And this is like an interactive AR VR view that allows you to select the style here and the color, and that you can go ahead and visualize it in real time with your face on there. So how would you navigate and use this page if you were to see this for the first time?
So I already took my picture, so it's showing up here, or is it?
You have the option to use your web or your camera in live real time, or you can use the photo. I think the photo
Was it
wouldn't
in
work as
here?
well.
Where can I pick the option?
You would have selected upload the picture or select your live camera. Now going back, this doesn't really work.
Okay, so this was actually a live video.
This doesn't work. We have now since refactored that, and we're going to add these buttons onto this page right here, where you can either upload a photo or use your live or your camera in real time to visualize here. So what would you use? Would you like to upload a photo, or do you think you'd want to see yourself in real?
Because
Live.
I don't think
Okay.
photo can help anything like
Right.
because it's not showing the side, it's not showing like
Mhm.
below above.
Oh, you would like to move your face
Yeah.
The
one
angles.
Yeah, all the angles.
Okay.
I'm proud, like personally, I'm like opposite.
Right.
I always check with my
The
side.
profile.
Okay.
Mhm, me too. And then lighting too, probably that'd be a concern too,
Oh
right?
But-
yeah, adding lighting.
Mhm.
How would you guys, can you like put your fingers or just play around with it? Like if it was your first time, how would you navigate through this page?
Oh, you mean by how would the
Yeah.
finger gesture would work?
Huh?
With the finger gesture?
Yeah, like
I would like
first step, second step, third
swipe
step.
like so.
So you like the swipe feature?
Yeah.
Of being able to swipe through the
yeah.
styles?
And for the colors, I would like to select like if you have options, or 5 or 6 options.
The colors are right here,
Yes,
just
I would
with the
select-
dots,
yeah.
the little dots,
Select-
like blue,
Yeah.
red. Does that work for you though?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Do you,
Pretty simple.
is there any other way we could make that better,
So
you think?
what happens if I want? Okay, let's say I saved it, but I want to also see other options. So once I saved it, is it refreshing with the other stuff?
I mean, we can
It's a
have-
good one, we can add it to a list,
Yeah,
And
we
then
can
you
have a
can just keep
compare.
looking, and then you could add it to the wish list, and then maybe we could add that as a next screen and say, these are the styles that you selected, let's go ahead and
Yeah.
narrow it down
Yeah.
here to like one.
And what happens if I haven't logged in? Do I have to log in to be able to navigate the system, or is it allowing me to go?
Well, that's based on our business stakeholders and like whether or not they want to acquire the registrations up front or.
It's on the stock market.
But,
We're real business here.
Personally,
last 5 minutes.
I hate registering first.
Me
I want to
too,
see what the
that's
hell you
why.
carry
That's
before I
cool.
even touch your site and enter any of my information in. So I would say
Yeah.
no registering. You instantly get to see this.
Okay.
I would say the registration should come like
We
towards
can-
the end, right before you check
purchasing,
out.
Yeah.
Or we can solicit them throughout the process, like increase the pressure, like register, please register. Can you please register? Goddamn register now, you already used it.
Yeah.
See, for me, I think the biggest pressure to register is right when you've invested like an hour's worth of time selecting what you want.
Yeah.
It's like you've already committed to our site, you're ready to check out, and then you have to register if you want to check out. So I think that's the biggest.
Yeah.
Saving it to
So
the end
maybe
would be the
moving
best.
this-
To the end before checkout.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this one takes you to the checkout screen. So once you've gone ahead and hit buy here, then it takes you out to giving you all of the list of products that you have here. And then it gives you the total price, the tax, the shipping, and it gives you the ability to go ahead and enter in a promo code here if you have a discount. And then once you're done with that, you can go ahead and like move to the next step, and that's going to give you your shipping information and then your billing information, and then you put in your credit card information here.
How would you navigate through this?
Is that pretty clear to you the way it's laid out, or would you do it
Asking people
in
for
better?
the first set of suggestions, and then you take it from there. And then you migrate.
Thanks for
Because
me.
like here
I
in
still
this
want
level
to
of
see the
fidelity,
product
you don't know
because
what
I don't want to.
So it's giving you the listing of the products here
Oh,
with the
here.
photo.
Okay, good.
So you're
Because I
seeing
wanna
what,
confirm
yeah,
that
you're
I-
seeing what here, maybe we could add the price here too.
Okay.
And this is like the total price.
And also adding to the time constraint.
And then this is tax, shipping, and then if you have a coupon or promo, we'll stick it all the way at the bottom because as a business, we don't want to promote, promotions at the top because we lose money every time they use a coupon, so we'll stick that way at the bottom somewhere. And then next, we'll move on to the next screen, which will bring you to the shipping, and then billing, and then your credit card information, and then once you've completed that, we take you to this beautiful page where we have a loyalty program, so we're going to be adding 1 point to your loyalty card. We're going to go ahead and put something cute here, like a smiley face or a cute little icon to like make you laugh. We're going to thank you, and then we're going to come back again for shopping and then refer a friend. We're going to put some type of referral here and then give you some type of a coupon if you refer a friend.
That's great.
But you are giving him a coupon just by referring him, or when that friend buys from
Right,
your
we're
store?
just promoting that if you refer a friend, you're going to get a coupon. We're not giving you the coupon until you actually do the referral.
Okay. I mean, does that friend has to buy from your store, or is this that the refer?
They will have to refer, and
And
friend will
after-
have to take a purchase on the
Purchase,
store.
okay,
Yeah.
that's
And then after you've completed that and you reviewed that, we're going to ask you for a feedback survey to tell us how we did today, and that's going to obviously improve the UI, the experience,
This feature is
that our
like
customers
very
have
interesting.
here. So we felt like a survey is definitely needed.
Okay, last minute.
Or we could
So-
even add that here, like, need help or tell us how we're doing, or. Oh, and I forgot to mention, an email gets sent out at this point to the customer with all of the information, with the receipt.
And after spending so much money, you're out of money, we would also say we are hiring.
And we would place you in a position within the company
Careers on the bottom.
to work those funds, okay?
Need more money?
All right.
And maybe it will be good to like refer to friends with the image that you take, or
But what I couldn't see in this is that where are the reviews?
What do you mean review?
Oh, yeah.
If already someone has bought it, like you have already bought this from this store.
That's a good point. We're going to add some stars right here, like 4 little stars, or 5. depending on the scale that your company wants to have. Some do 5, some do 4. And then maybe we could have like an icon here which will open up and expand the reviews. I would say we don't want it to expand too further down the page. We would just allow like maybe 5 reviews to show, and then you can do like the 1, 2, 3, 4, and move to the next, paginate through to the next comments.
One more thing which I'd have done. Is this your first page?
Yeah.
This is when you log into the app, you get the beautiful cookie monster.
So Google
So
provides
this is
us
technically your first page.
resources and
Yeah. So, I mean.
Well, we're gonna have a landing page as well before that, which is gonna have like that. We can make it dynamic with like video in the background, or
Yeah, that's
we can have a
fine.
static page with the logo.
Yeah, information page where you display about your brand and what you're offering.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking.